What's good, good people? Soul Brother number one coming back at you from the top of the chocolate Milky Way, here to reclaim the pyramids. And today we're going to be taking a look at DC Multiverse's the third smartest person in the DC universe. And that's right, he is officially the third smartest person because when he came out, that was his tagline, even though it's never said who the first two are, but it does say that he is the third smartest. So we got that he is the third smartest person in the DC universe. Michael Holt, aka Mr. Terrific. And as always, that we do with our reviews. Hold on, I'm gonna stop him right quick. We're gonna start with the packaging. Standard McFarlane packaging. Nothing too much different. You see, this is the collector's edition. This would be the display area. The name Mr. Terrific on the bottom. On the side, lets you know group affiliation and one of the books he appeared in, the JSA at the time. Number 27, I think this may be 27 in the collector's edition. And you got some nice box art on the back. I think this is a cover of one of the new 52. He had a comic, a solo series, I believe, when the new 52 started. And I think this is a cover on one of them. Oh, but yeah, that goes away. Now, as far as accessories and what he comes with, as always, comes with the card. And it's the same art that was on the back of the box. And you get a little write-up, brief little history of Michael Holt on the back. Comes with his jacket, and this is a nice jacket. I thought when we got it, it was gonna feel kind of like hard plastic, but this is a soft plastic, almost mimicking the feel of leather. But this is a nice jacket. I probably will display him without the jacket, but because I don't too much like the way, I like the way it fits, but I like him. It's not like the arms. You see, this is a Mattel Mr. Terrific, and you see the way they have the jacket here, but the arms are molded on. It will give us a tighter fit, and with this one, it's kind of baggy fit, and I don't like that baggy fit on the arms, but it still looks okay. He comes with not extra heads, but extra face plates. You got a screaming one. And you got, I guess we'll call it about to scream almost. And then the one he has on him is just regular. And he comes with also his T-spheres. If you know anything about Michael Holt, third smartest man in the DCU, he's not seen too much without his T-spheres. And these are little sentient spherical orbs that do pretty much anything. I remember a DC role-playing game back in the day where they described it. They had a term called Omni-Gadget, where it was a gadget that, pretty much could do whatever the plot called for. And that's pretty much you have with what's going on with his T-spheres. They are communication devices. They can emit force shields, holograms, you name it. Them T-spheres pretty much can do it. They can help him fly because they fly, and then they can bear his weight, and they can do pretty much a lot, anything. Omni gadget is what ABCD Omni gadget. But this one comes molded into this extra hand here. And then you have a T-sphere that's emitting that force field energy. And then that's where it clips onto his wrist right here. And then you have two more that clips on his wrist here. And being McFarlane, he also comes with a stand. Being it's a collector's edition, has the silver DC logo on it instead of just the plain, matte black. Now, as far as accessories, now, this Mr. Terrific, we're going to get into articulation before we get into everything else, because I've altered this one a little bit. You get 360 rotation on the head. You can look up that far, look down that far. You get 360 on the arm. He gets the T-pose. Mr. Terrific doing a T-pose. Okay then. You got butterfly joints. Allows him to go back that far. And goes in about that far. Not too much. He has the bicep cut. The double jointed pinned elbows. The wrist is on a ball peg. This ball peg, let's see, does it go? It allows it to go in and out. And then it swivels 360. The wrist swivels 360. You have that diaphragm cut. Allows him to go back that far. Crunch forward that far. He has a swivel at the waist. His leg can get 90, but you don't want to do it because of that diaper there. You see how if you keep it there, it'll crease, but I don't think you'll keep it there. But you can go out about that far. Go back that far. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you can get the Van Damme. Pretty good range of motion on that Van Damme. He has the double jointed knees. No boot cut. Ankle pivot goes down that far, up that far. And you got the rocker going on there. Now, this particular Mr. Terrific, being that it was the collector's edition, there's another one out. I forget what it's called, but it's Mr. Terrific. And that was the pretty one. That was the one I pretty much wanted. And he looks like this right here. This is what that other Mr. Terrific looks like. Now, I thought that the only difference was the T on the face. This one was came with a red T on his face, and that one came with a black. I thought that was the only difference. Lo and behold, that's not the only difference, as you can see. The suit is different, a little different as well. The one you can see up top, it more closely resembles the Mattel Mr. Terrific. You see how the color is, the design on his pants, and then in the torso, where the white is black, and where the black is white. So what I was going to do, I was going to paint mine to look like this one right here. But I found out I didn't have no white paint. So what I did, I just painted the legs to mimic that look. And then I painted the T on his face. I don't know if I'm going to paint. I'll probably paint, I probably will get around to painting those T's black too. But I did go ahead and paint this T. Oh yeah, and another difference. He doesn't have fair play on the arm and terrific on the back of his jacket. So what happens, I think this one was the new 52 version when his costume changed a little bit, and this one right here was the original version. So what I did, I think this is, I'm pretty cool with this. I altered, the pants enough to where it looks good enough for me, and the T on his face. Ironically, when Mr. Terrific came out, I was, the character was hot fire. Third smartest man, Olympic level athlete, got about 12 black belts in 12 different martial arts. I think that's what the card says. So you got, he's a nice character. I think of him as a better, cooler Reed Richards. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Mr. Terrific, the better, cooler Reed Richards. Him and, Hardware would be Tony Stark. I would think better, cooler Tony Stark. That's Curtis Metcalf, for y'all who don't know. Michael Holt, I think he deserves a lot more shine. I really dig the character, and I think he could use a lot more. He did have his own, he had a solo book and he had a team book called The Terrifics. Both of those books are worth checking out, if you so choose. But that pretty much concludes my review of DC Multiverse's Michael Holt, Mr. Terrific, third smartest man in the DCU. And remember, keep a glide in your stride, a dip in your hip, and we can all wait on the mothership. I forgot. Let me show you what he looks like with the jacket on, in case you wanted to see. I'll show you what I'm talking about, how the sleeves it's a baggy look on the sleeves. So here you can see, well, that doesn't look as bad, but I still think I'm going to display him with the jacket off, because it's still a little bit bulky for my taste. I might wind up getting another one and display him with the jacket on, but this one's going to be displayed with the jacket off. But if you want to display him like that, that didn't look too bad. That didn't look too bad. But he's not going to be displayed that way. So now we come to the conclusion of the video. And since my customary saying has already been said, I'll just leave you with this. Funk is its own reward. Y'all be easy.